All right, back in the break room with TWU Local 555. I'm Eric Peterson, Communications Director for the Local and host of the show. We are continuing our Getting to Know Your District Rep series. We have 5 new district reps, including one of them from a brand new district. Make sure you go back and listen to the interviews we did, the very first series of Getting to Know interviews. You can listen to DC Chris interview, JP Marnard, James Barrett's interview, and Tyler Clough's. But we want to talk to the newly elected reps, so we're going to continue that. District 8, Sam Conte, next in the break room.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Doing good. Good to see you. Sam Conte, District 8 representative. It's good to have you in the break room.
Thanks for having me.
Well, let's get to know you. I know you a little bit, but let's let the audience get to know you. You are Sam Conte. You are the District 8 representative, former alternate, my former alternate in District 8.
That's true. I was an alternate for Billio for a long time.
So tell us about your history. How long have you been with the company?
I've been with Southwest for 23 years. Started in Vegas. Did almost 7 years there, then transferred to Denver and in 07, and then became a local rep in 2009 and the elected rep, and I was alternate for Billio for 7 years.
So you got started getting involved with the union in 2009, you said?
2009.
What made you want to do that?
There was an issue that came up with a fellow employee that's actually a elected rep in Provo now in Denver, and got involved through his case, through his grievance.
And then how would you describe like your progression since then as far as, your involvement with the union?
It's kind of crazy, I guess, because it was kind of stagnant for a long time. I was the elected rep for either Ops, Provo. I was an alternate over in Provo for a while. And I was never worked Ops, but I was elected rep in Ops for a long time. I was elected rep on the ramp, definitely an alternate for everywhere else. But yeah, then all of a sudden, Billy came to me and said, hey, I need a alternate for District 8. Would you like to help me out? And I said, sounds great. So I started doing that. And then stepped down from the local side, stepped down from being a local rep in Denver 5 years ago. And Hunter, who's Shane Fish, who is the elected rep now, said, hey, he's ready. And I was like, that sounds great. I will let you proceed with your time. And then when Abilio announced that he was going to run for president, I said, this is my time. This is what I've been training for 7 years. Done countless system boards, arbitrations, and med arbs with Abilio and decided that this is where the path I wanted to take.
I can't think of any better practice to become a district rep than to serve as an alternate.
Oh, it's amazing. It's if Abilio did it correctly, and I'm hoping I can follow in his steps and my alternate is Chris Lampe out of Kansas City. Hopefully he can say this about me one day, that Abilio took me step by step and showed me everything you need to do for a system board and arbitrations. I did an arbitration training course through the International a few years ago because he said, hey, one day I want you to take over. So that's what I did.
So when you first decided that you were going to run for District 8 rep, what were some of the things that you wanted to accomplish coming in?
I think one of the big things is because they reorganized all of District 8. I lost some of the beloved cities, the Pacific Northwest mainly, and Hawaii, and it's just basically come in and take the old District 8 culture and bring that into the new District 8 culture of, uniting each other and bringing more communication out to the local reps and open myself up that, hey, I am available to you 24/7 and I'm here. That's what I'm here for. That's why I took this election, and that's why I did this job, that you could have support 24/7.
You talk about that District 8 culture. It's something that I can relate to as being a former member of District 8, and there's a camaraderie there. It's not a clique, it's not a gang, but there's a camaraderie. You want to be friends with the people that you work with. You want to settle your differences. So when you go to work and you're getting paid to work, you're not having differences with.
Appreciate hearing that, because that's what I want to bring to the new District 8, and I hope that's what we're doing.
Got shuffled around a little bit in redistricting. How has making new relationships been?
I thought it was going to be awkward, but with my outgoing person, I guess, it's been pretty easy. It's the simplest part is that I have showed up. And that's what they're looking for. The new cities, they're just looking for people to show up and show support and be concerned for what their issues are.
So what are some of the issues that are hitting District 8 right now? I know, Denver is in District 8. We hear the stories. But it's not just Denver.
No, let's talk about MSP. MSP is one of my favorite stories to talk about. Come in there on my first visit, and I hear about this $1 million bathroom. I keep hearing $1 million bathroom, $1 million bathroom, $1 million bathroom. Like, what's this $1 million bathroom all about? Basically, what happened was a few years ago, their cargo house lost the use of their bathroom. They took out the toilet and put in a water heater in this bathroom they had. And so they had to share a common bathroom with Amazon. So I got the pleasure, I guess I'm going to say, of experiencing that bathroom. I mean, it's not the worst thing that's ever happened to me, but it's pretty close. I mean, I served 6 years in the Army, and I would rather use one of those field bathrooms any other week than that bathroom. But so anyways, I got with Tony Slavens, our VP1, and our I'd go with Carl Mager and Steve Riley and said, hey, this is an issue. How do we fix this? And with the combination of all of us, we have moved this ball forward. So I said, all right, so what's this $1 million bathroom about? And part of it was that the airport's going to charge them $100,000 to redo an existing bathroom. And so anyways, with the long story short, it's in progress. They're fixing it. So hopefully sometime by the end of the summer, it'll be completed.
All right, you'll have to give us an update on the $1 million bathroom.
$1 million bathroom.
I want to touch base on something you just mentioned, and that was your career in the military.
Yeah, I served 6 years. I did 3.5 years active duty, 3 years National Guard. I was attached to the 11th ACR, which is the Op 4. It's opposing force. It's the National Training Center in Fort Irwin, California. I was a gunner on a tank. I never deployed overseas. I was lucky with that. But yeah, I was a gunner on a tank for the Black Horse, which is a pretty cool unit.
Well, thank you for your service. There's just something I wanted to touch on. I think we have at least 3 veterans on the LEB, and, kind of ask the same question of all of them, and is draw a comparison between military experience and union experience, kind of the chain of command, the discipline, the camaraderie, the fighting for a common goal.
Yeah, we definitely have 4 now.
4.
Mark Adelko is one of them too. We got Edgar and JP and myself.
Right on.
Yeah.
So talk about that, the similarities.
The similarities is like, there's always a chain of command, right? It's a common force. Like when people have a common goal, we're stronger. And that's where we're at here. It's like, what's the common goal? Better livelihood for everyone, to go home to a better house, better wage, better health care, a better life. And how do we get there?
All right, so where do you want to see District 8 in 3 years? Let's just fast forward 3 years. Where do you want to see District 8?
I want to see District 8 with training. We just did a safety training course for new safety reps. I want to see more training for the local reps. Not everyone gets to deal with the cases that Denver gets to deal with. It's as a Denver rep, you deal with every possible case on a monthly basis. Where in some of the smaller cities like Little Rock or Omaha, you don't see those kind of cases every day. So I would like to give them the experience and the knowledge how to face whatever in front of them.
All right. Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
How can the members help you help them?
Just better communication. I call before I put my page 2s in, which is the first step on my level. I call every grievant up and leave a message. Hey, I have your grievant at my level. I'd like to talk to you. If you have any questions, give me a call back. When I do reach out, I'd like to have you reach back and let me know. The more information I have at my level, the better it is for me to get a better settlement for you. So, or how to even go with the case. If this is a case I should be pushing forward.
And don't leave anything out.
And don't leave anything out. And don't be afraid to tell me the truth. Like, I want the truth. Even if it hurts you, my job is to help you with this.
That is Sam Conte. He is a newly elected District 8 representative in the break room as we're getting to know our new district reps. You can learn more about Sam by going to twu555.org and check out the District 8 page. Sam, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Make sure you follow the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on social media at TWU Local 555, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Thank you so much for listening. Remember, we are 555.